Another important system that we would talk today is the nervous system. So under nervous system, we would first understand there are two major components. The one is the central nervous system, which runs across the center, and it includes the brain and the spinal cord. The next system is the peripheral nervous system, which supplies the nerves to the arts, to our lower and the upper extremities of our body, to the arms and to the legs. And this is called as the peripheral nervous system. Now, the peripheral nervous system has two components: somatic nervous system and the autonomic nervous system. Autonomic nervous system includes the smooth muscles, the cardiac muscles, which work involuntarily on themselves, and these are called as the autonomic nervous system. On the other hand, there is somatic nervous system, which works with the skeletal system. So somatic nervous system is actually working with the sensory and the motor nerves, and this is related to the skeletal system. So what is the component under the somatic nervous system? Somatic nervous system, as I said, has sensory and motor nerves. So what is sensory? Sensory sends the information to the brain. So from the sense organ towards the brain, as simple as that. So from the sense organs to the brain is sent by sensory, and from the brain back to the sense organs is the motor. So let's say I touch a hot object. The signal would be sent by my hand to the brain through what? Through the sensory nerve, and then to the peripheral nervous system, right? Through the sensory and motor in the somatic, and this somatic is part of the peripheral. I'm writing it towards the central nervous system, so don't get confused, but this is actually part of the peripheral nervous system, right? So this would send the signal from the hand to the brain, and that is the sensory. Now the brain would say, this is hot, remove your hand. You don't know how instantaneously you removed your hand. Within fraction of seconds, you would just remove the hand from the hot plate. But that signal comes from where? That signal comes from brain to the hand or the sense organs that this is hot, remove your hand. And that is because of the motor nerves. So we have the sensory nerves and the motor nerves that play a really, really important role. The next is the autonomic nervous system. Autonomic is the involuntary nervous system. So circulatory system works by itself, where involuntary nerves are actually working day in and day out. So here ANS controls which muscles in the heart? They control the cardiac muscles. They also control the smooth muscles in the respiratory system, in the digestive system, and therefore this is an important system. Now this autonomic system is divided into two important components. So this autonomic nervous system is